Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be testing out some high-end makeup products, so if you would like to see my thoughts and a makeup tutorial, please keep watching. So I actually had Frank cut off a bunch of my hair yesterday, and like my hair hasn't been this short. I mean, it's not super short, but it's short for me. I think I cut all my hair off like 4 years ago, and it's like the worst decision I've ever made in my entire life because my hair was like so long, like it wouldn't even fit on the screen, and then I feel like I had like a mental breakdown. It was like snip snip and chopped it all off. But yesterday I was like doing my hair and I was looking in the mirror and I saw that my hair was like, it looked like I was missing hair. Like there was like gaps on sort of picture you could see, and I was like mortified. I was like, oh my gosh, Frank, like you have to cut my hair. Like you have to, or I'm gonna cut it and it's gonna look crazy. So I just had him like snip snip all the way across. And yeah, I'll probably get it like touched up next time I go get my hair colored. Yeah, anyway, so I'll stop rambling and let's try out some products. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna be trying out is from Purlisse. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure if this is high-end, but I definitely know it's not drugstore. So in between maybe, but this is the Silk Glow BB Base Primer. Oil-free, satin sheen, natural glow finish. Extends makeup wear for all skin types, even sensitive skin. So I'm going to be trying this out. This says it preps skin for makeup with a natural healthy glow. Satin sheen makeup primer, base leaves skin with a natural healthy glow, provides brighter skin tone, prolongs foundation wear, helps reduce the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, dullness, and other signs of aging. Smooth a thin layer over skin. Smooth a thin layer over clean, moisturized skin. That's what I'm gonna do. So I did already moisturize. So this is what it looks like. I don't know how much to use. So it is like a concealer color. Oh, it has like a nice clean scent to it. Let's see. Wow, I feel like my skin just soaked all that up. Like I'm gonna have to put on some more. To me it doesn't feel like a primer. You can see the color of it right there. Ooh, it doesn't look like it's reacting well with my moisturizer. And I feel like the second I put on my foundation, it's gonna ball up. Like I can just tell, like I just know. Yeah, it's like really, like, yeah, it does not. It reminds me of the Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer that I used to use all the time, but like, that one kind of melted into the skin, but it has the same like thick kind of texture. Not really sure how to describe it, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's kind of clinging to my dry patches, which is like the center of my face. I mean, it did leave like kind of a nice glow to my skin. I don't know yet. I need to put on some foundation because so far. Okay, so for foundation I'm just gonna use, I guess I should probably use a liquid because if I try to use a stick I feel like, let's see, I want to try out this brush. I never try out tools in these videos, so I figured I would this time. This is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Skin Hugging Foundation Brush. It's the number 707. It says groundbreaking anti-aging skincare infused brush hair. Unique brush head hugs the contours of your face for an even application and flawless finish of your favorite IT Cosmetics liquid and cream foundations and color infused skincare products. Maybe I should use like a liquid foundation instead of a stick. I was gonna use a stick, but I don't think I've ever tried out like a legit IT Cosmetics brush because they're really expensive. That is definitely something eventually I would like to invest in. You can see it has like a little contour. Ooh, this might be good for like, I don't know, to me this doesn't scream foundation. To me this screams liquid or cream contour, and then you could blend it out with this. it's really flimsy for a foundation brush in my opinion. I like something that's a little bit more dense. But like I was saying, I would like to invest into like have all my brushes be It Cosmetics. I've tried the It Cosmetics for Ulta brand brushes, but those are just not the same. You know, they're kind of like a cheaper version of like the legit It Cosmetics brushes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna like this for foundation, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty foundation. This is the Faux Filter foundation in the shade Butter Pecan 330N. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think I like this brush. I mean, looks like it's doing a good job. Like, oh gosh. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's so flimsy. Like, this might be good for like I said, more like bronzer, I guess, like a liquid bronzer or like a tinted moisturizer. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan for foundation, or maybe like a foundation serum, like some kind, something that's just like super liquidy that you would just use to even out your skin tone, not for a foundation application. It's just so flimsy. I'm legit screaming on the inside, just so you guys know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's like making this foundation go on kind of patchy. Like over here looks okay, kind of. But it just, yeah, it looks so patchy. So I'm just gonna use my Morphe M439. This is like my new favorite foundation brush. It's been my favorite for a while. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix this. So that foundation brush is a no for me. The primer looks okay underneath. Like I thought it was gonna ball up, but it didn't. So that's nice. But it doesn't feel like hydrating. Like the primer doesn't feel hydrating at all. All right. So I want to try this out. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I thought it was a concealer, but this says it's a Shape Tape Glow Wand from Tarte. It says concealer alone for no makeup magic mixed with moisturizer and primer or on high points of the face, collarbones, and décolleté. So I don't really... This is in the shade Light too, by the way. I'm gonna try it for concealer. Oh, okay, so here's the packaging. So it has like a little sponge on the bottom. I'm assuming to blend out the concealer, so I guess we'll try that. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna try it for concealer. I mean, the Huda Beauty foundation is really full coverage, so probably shouldn't need that much. I'm confused. Is this not for your under eyes? Did I just put liquid highlighter underneath my eyes? Oh gosh, I think I just did. It said concealer though, right? I swear that's what it said. Let me read it again. Over Shape Tape. Oh, I missed that part. 4 ways to glow. Over Shape Tape concealer or alone for no makeup magic. Oh, this little spongy thing comes out? Are you supposed to take it out or leave it in there? I don't know. Oh, it's definitely not a concealer. It's brightening. I mean, it looks really pretty, but it's definitely like a liquid highlighter. Yeah. Oops. Oh my gosh, that's my bad, I guess. I mean, it kind of reminds me of this little sponge thing. I don't know about this. It kind of reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury. I have it, what's it called? Flawless filter stuff. I guess this is my bad for not reading the packaging correctly. I think for the no makeup days, or if you wanted extra glow, this is actually like really pretty, but I totally messed up. So I'm just going to kind of go over it with my foundation brush, since I feel like this would either be, like it said, to put on top of your concealer for like an added glow, but that does look really pretty. So maybe I'll just add just like a smidge of concealer on top of it. But look at that. That's actually really, really, really pretty. And it's like lightweight and it feels hydrating. Just let me look up close real quick. Oh yeah. Up close it looks really nice and just like melted into the skin. Wow, I wish you guys could see this up close. That looks beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit of concealer. I'm just gonna go in with this Maybelline concealer. Just a couple of dots because I want to keep that glow, and just a little bit on my nose. Yeah, I love that glow one. Like I said, I would probably use it on my no makeup days if I wanted to just do like moisturizer. Usually on my no makeup days, I do two different things. Like I'll either use like a tinted moisturizer and then this Becca under eye brightening stuff, and then like chapstick, brows, call it a day. But I think with this, I would use it on top of the concealer like it said for like a more natural glow to my skin, or I would just wear it with moisturizer and then put it in the same areas that I did, like under my eyes, nose, and the center of my face, because it is really pretty. I love the glow that it gave me. So I'm going to leave you guys for a quick second. I'm just going to do a little bit of cream contour my brows and then set my face with a little bit of powder, and I'll be right back and we could try out some other products. So real quick for my brows, I used my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Blonde. To deepen up the tails of my brows, I used the ColourPop Brow Pencil in the shade Bangin' Brunette. To lighten up my brows and kind of set them a little bit, I used the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. This is in the shade Blonde. I repurchased this like 3 times. I really like it. To set my under eyes, where did it go? Oh, I used the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. I know Becca is no more, but I like this under eye setting powder better than the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, which I know is like a cult favorite, but I think I like this one better. Then to set my face and to add a little bit kind of like luminosity, I guess, I use the Too Faced Do You Loose Powder. This is in the shade Translucent Radiant Nude, and it just has like a really pretty kind of like glow to it. You can really see like a golden glow. So I just lightly set my face with that. So for bronzer, I'm going to be trying out this Cargo bronzer. This is the Swimmables Water Resistant Bronzer, and this one's in the shade 01, I think, or there might just be one shade. It doesn't really say, but this is what it looks like. I feel like it looks okay. I feel like nobody ever talks about Cargo. This packaging, I don't know. I could give or take this packaging, but yeah, I feel like I never hear anybody say anything about it. It does look like there's like a little bit of like glow in it. I think it'll be dark enough, but I'm not really sure because I do have a tan. Just gonna lightly kind of press that because I didn't really see, every time I turn my face that way, I don't understand. My lighting always changes. There we go. I mean, it's definitely working with my skin tone right now. I didn't know if it would be dark enough, but it almost looks more of like a natural sun-kissed glow with my skin tone right now. I think when I'm a little bit more fair, like in the wintertime, it would work too. And then I'm gonna add some on my forehead just so you guys can see it, because I usually skip my forehead, but I know I'm like, not everybody has bangs, so I just want to make sure that you guys can see what it looks like on my forehead. Yeah, I think it's like a nice like glow from within. Like it's a really pretty bronzer. Not too much. Like, it's not too dark and it's not too light. It's literally like the perfect color bronzer for this foundation shade. Like, I think it looks really good. Like, it looks nice and healthy and natural. Nothing too orange, not too warm, not too gray, not too brown. It's like the perfect shade, I feel like. I got some pimples right here like a couple months ago and they healed, but this cheek has never been the same since. And the glow looks really nice too. Like, it's not overwhelming or anything. It has just like a nice little hint of shimmer. Ooh, I like it. Blush, Becca. I'm gonna be trying out this Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous Blush in the shade Camellia, something like that. Love the packaging. All their packaging looks the same for their face products, but look how pretty this is. Look at that. It's like the prettiest, like, pale pink shimmer shade for blush. Can't wait to put it on my cheeks. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, that glow. Oh, wow. It's been a minute since I've used a Becca blush. Wow. That is so pretty. And I feel like it goes really well with that Tarte highlighter, concealer, wand thing that we tried out. Ooh. Really, you could just use this blush and skip the highlighter if you wanted to, because it has like a built-in highlighter kind of. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. I think it would look really pretty on fair skin tones as well. So not like I need any more highlighter, but I want to try out the Artist Couture Diamond Glow powder. This is a loose powder highlighter and it's in... Wait a minute. This is Purple Dream. It doesn't look purple. Kinda. It has like a pinky kind of gold shift to it. It's in the shade Purple Dream. Like, to me it looks like a goldy pink. I don't know. Actually, this kind of I don't know if you guys can really see that, but this reminds me of the Becca, I think it's called Parisian Nights, something like that. It used to be like my favorite highlighter. Like, I was using it, I think it was all last summer. I couldn't put it down. Like, it was so pretty. I think it's called Persian Nights, something like that. But that's what this reminds me of, which is probably a good thing since I probably won't be able to buy that one anymore. And I think it was limited edition. So let's try this. Okay, it does pull a little purple on the cheeks, but it's not like obnoxious. Like, you know how like a lot of like purpley pink highlighters have like that silver look to them, you know what I mean? And then when you put it on, it's like straight purple on your face. This one you can see it's like a gold. It's not like that silver shade, and then it does pull purple on the skin, but it's like a purple gold. Like, it's not... I like this better, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know if this is a highlighter shade I would necessarily wear all the time, but it is really pretty. It's definitely like unique. Okay, I'm just gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and I'm just gonna bake under my contour. I'm gonna try to bake those laugh lines too that I have. See what happens. I don't think I've ever done that. Not intentionally anyways. Moving on to eyes, I have 3 things to try out. So the first thing is from Illamasqua. Never tried out any eyeshadows from them. This is the Unveiled Artistry palette. And this is what it looks like. Love this Dusty Rose shade. Oh, this is actually gonna go perfect with, I feel like, that purple highlighter we tried out. So this is what the inside looks like. It's giving me like Lorac vibes, but the whole bottom row is matte and the whole top row is shimmers. So I'm just gonna try to use as many shades as possible. So at the bottom, I'm just gonna start lightest to darkest, and then we'll pick a shimmer to throw on the lid. It's just like the easiest way for me to test the most out. So I'm going to be going in with the Morphe M504, like I said, starting off the lightest. Just It's this cream shade. I guess I'm gonna use that shade to set my lids. This mirror is really small, but it's really clear, so I like that. Okay, now I'm going with the next shade. It's gonna be like transition shade, possibly. We'll see if it shows up. I guess I could have used either one to set my lids. That one didn't really show up. I just used, so that's what I used to set my lids, and then I moved over to this one. I think I could have used this one to set my lids too, because it's kind of like the same color as my skin tone right now. So now I'm going to the third one over. This one's a little bit darker. We'll see. Okay, this one would be, the third one over is a decent transition shade. This one's actually showing up. Okay, I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna try this. This is the Luxie 207. I used to use this for my nose contour, but I'm gonna try for eyes. So I'm gonna go in with the fourth one over right here. Put this directly in my crease. Ooh, I love this shade. It's really pretty. I'm just gonna go back in with my Morphe 504 and just buff that out. I use this Morphe E17 brush, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, just directly in the crease. See what that looks like. That one looks like there's some shimmer in it, actually. It's weird, like all of them are matte, but this one to me looks like there's shimmer in it. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade right here on the corner. And put that directly in the crease. Ooh, that one's pretty. I like that. It's kind of like a softer dark brown. Those matte shades blend out really nice. I'm just gonna go back in with my fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take a mixture of these two shades right here and then just blend that out a little bit. So this is a Profusion Firm Blending Eyeshadow Brush. It's just like a more dense blending brush. I'm gonna go in with the dark brown shade. I think I got too much, and just kind of flick it out. I've been doing this like every time I sit down to do my makeup, and it just makes my eyes look more elongated. Okay, so now we can figure out what to use for the shimmer shades. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch them all. Really nice and buttery, like super foiled. They're not even shimmers, they're foiled. So let me take that back. But that's what these look like. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? And that's dry. That's really pretty. Nice like little goldy, bronzy shades. I guess we could probably use all three of these shimmer shades. So let's do this one first, this one on the corner. I'm just gonna use my finger. And I'm gonna apply that. Look at that, isn't that crazy? So with just my finger. So pretty. I definitely underestimated this palette. Like, to me, when I first looked at it, I was like, it doesn't look like much. But those foiled shadows are no joke. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the shade right next to it. Just wanna put that on top, see what that looks like. Probably focus that more in the center. I feel like the purple shade that I'm putting on in the center definitely pulls the purple from that Artist Couture highlighter. And then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and just put that closer to my inner corner. These shades though, like the kind of foiled shimmer shades, would be really pretty on their own too. Like you wouldn't have to layer it like I am. Then I'm just gonna take a flat brush just to add like a little bit into my crease. I'm gonna get my brush wet with some MAC Fix Plus. Pat that in there. Wow, even with a brush, it looks really nice. A wet brush, that is. I'm going a little bit above my crease too, just to open my eye a little bit more. Ooh, I'm gonna spray my brush a little bit more and go in with that first kind of reddish shade. So I'm gonna wipe this off. I usually don't use this brush that often because it reminds me of a broom, but this is the Morphe M166 brush. It legit reminds me of like broom bristles. But I'm gonna spray it with MAC Fix Plus, and I'm gonna use this shade right here for my brow highlight. And then I'm just going to switch to a smaller brush. This is a Morphe R41. Take the same shade and use that for the inner corner. How pretty is that, huh? That's so nice. And then I'm just going to take a mixture of these for my lower lash line. I'm just going to keep my lower lash line matte. So, I mean, as always, I'm just going to start off lightest to darkest. I always bring the lightest shade down the furthest, and then the darker I get, the higher up it goes, closest to my waterline. And I'm gonna skip this shade because I feel like there's like shimmer in that. So just move on to the darker brown. Oh, I'm sorry, and this is a Profusion Small Firm Eyeshadow ES4. Profusion has really good eye brushes, and they're affordable. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off this bake before I forget. Alright, I'm gonna try out eyeliner. I haven't tried eyeliner in a really long time. So this is the One Size Point Made 24-hour gel eyeliner pencil. This is Patrick Starr's line. This is in the shade 01 Bodacious Black. And this is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna put it in my waterline and drag it down and we'll smoke it out. And usually I use a gel liner on my lower lash line. I haven't used a pencil in a really long time. This is a Sigma smudge brush, E21. I'm just gonna smudge out that liner into my lash line. It's not the creamiest eyeliner to smudge out. Like, it's pretty drying. Like, it's a really dry formula, I feel like. And it's kind of hard to smudge. And this brush I'm using is really dense, so it does the job. So I know it's not the brush, it's the eyeliner for sure. And it looks like a little patchy. Let's try to use it for tight lining, see what it looks like. It's just really dry to me. I'm gonna put a little bit on the lash line just to see. It's weird because it seems like it goes on better on top of my lid, like where the eyeshadow is, as opposed to the lower lash line. Yeah, on the lower lash, it just looks really dry and patchy. So let's try out this mascara. This is from uoma, UOMA. I see their stuff on Ulta.com all the time, but I've never tried anything from them, not that I'm aware of. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so I apologize, but this is the Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. Container's gold, kind of like snake skin. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I planned on skipping falsies today. You guys know I love waterproof, so this is not waterproof. So we'll see how it works. One, big and fluffy. It's definitely lengthening and separating. It's not really thickening or anything, but I do like the wand. And it's kind of like a drier formula too. Okay, it's weird because I feel like this side, when I first did it, it lengthened and separated, and then I feel like this side got thick, so I don't really know. I saw this TikTok I want to try though, where you apply your first coat like how you normally would, like I just did, and then you wait for it to dry, and then the second coat of mascara, you put it on like this. So that way, instead of doing this the first time, you switch the wand and you pull it up like this. It's supposed to, like, I don't know, be magic, so I'm gonna try that. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this for my lower lash line because the wand is so big, but let me try. Surprisingly, it works on the lower lash line. That's probably because I smudged black liner there, so if I mess up and be sloppy, you can't tell. Not too shabby. I'm going to apply a little bit of this Becca under eye powder underneath my eyes so that way the mascara doesn't transfer. Okay, so while that mascara dries, let's move on to lips. I'm going to be trying out this Dominique Cosmetics Creamy Fill and Define Lip Liner. This is in the shade Crush. That's what it looks like. And it is like a triangle shape. Not the biggest fan of this kind of lip applicator, but I'm going to try it out. kind of like Your Lips But Better shade. I like more brown lip liners, but this isn't bad, especially for overlining, because like I said, it's basically the same color as my lips. The shade's really pretty. It does glide on. It's really creamy. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the triangle applicator, but it does look really nice because it kind of like hugs your lips. It's just hard to like get like right here with this. Let me show you guys a swatch of it too. See, it's a little bit darker as a swatch. It's really pretty. It's weird because like it's literally my lip color, but on the back of my hand it looks like a little bit like pinky brown. Okay, and then for lipstick, I've never tried out any lipsticks from, what's this called again? Touch in Seoul. I've only tried their skincare, maybe something else, but skincare for sure. So this is the Seoul Velvet Lipstick, and this is in the shade, oh my gosh, there's that word again. I remember I had this in a haul. Seoul Rose, S-E-O-U-L. Here is the packaging. And then let's try this out. I remember thinking this color was really pretty. Oh, I kind of did like a reverse ombre lip without meaning to. Ooh, I like it. It glides on really nice. It's a really kind of like unique color to me. It's like a berry hot pink. It feels really good on the lips too. You can see it just glides on like really nice. I like this. Like I said, I really like the shade. I usually don't wear shades like this, and I'm definitely interested in getting like maybe more of like a nudie shade, because that's like my go-to, because I think I really like the formula. You know how like some matte lipsticks or lipsticks in general, like you put them on and they're kind of patchy? This one did not do that. And I feel like I barely had to use like any, and it was like super pigmented enough for like my whole mouth. So let's go back in with the mascara and do what I saw on TikTok. Hopefully it doesn't mess everything up. I feel like it just kind of is doing what it would normally do if I just used the wand how I would normally. I do like this mascara. I guess I just didn't curl this eye very good because it's starting to droop, but it really did like lengthen my lashes on this side, so I really like that. I'm just gonna dust off that powder. Okay, so my makeup is done. I'm just gonna go over everything and let you guys know my final thoughts, no particular order. So the first thing is the uoma, I'm not sure, U-O-M-A mascara. This is the Drama Bomb. I think this does a really good job lengthening and separating, and like I said, for some reason it like thickened up these lashes, probably because I didn't curl them very well. But yeah, I really like it, and you guys know I'm like obsessed with waterproof mascara, but that one's not too bad. I do like that it's like more of like a drier formula. In my opinion, I think it looks good on its own, but I think it would look really good too, like paired with like a thickening mascara. Next we have the Touch in Seoul Pretty Filter Seoul Velvet Lipstick. This is in the shade Seoul Rose. Oh my gosh, it's really pretty. I like the formula. I like the color. Like I said, I don't usually wear a lot of lipstick colors as shade. I'm definitely interested in picking up like a more nude shade. Then we have the Dominique Cosmetics Lip Liner. Love the shade of this. I think it's Your Lips But Better. Perfect for overlining. And it is kind of like a pinkier brown, so maybe it would look more brown if I use like a nude lipstick as opposed to this like kind of coral pink shade. But I do like it. Like I said, not a big fan of like the triangle shape, but I think once I got used to it, it'd be okay. But I do like the shade. I thought it was really creamy, really pigmented. Love. Next up, we have the Becca blush in, it's either Camellia or Camellia, not really sure. C-A-M-E-L-L-I-A. I'll have everything linked in my description box. This is really, really pretty. It's like a built-in highlighter blush. Love. It looks really nice on my skin tone now, and I think it would look gorgeous on like pale to fair light skin tones. So pretty. Then we have the Cargo Swimmables Water Resistant Bronzer. I actually really like this. So this is going to be like my go-to bronzer for a while. It's so pretty. It really is like a natural, like slight glow bronzer that just looks so good. Not too warm, not too cold. It's like just perfect. Then we have the Artist Couture Purple Dream Diamond Glow powder. I love this. Like, I think it's really pretty. I don't mind the purpley pink kind of golden glow it gave. I don't know if this is something that I would use every single day, but it's gorgeous. Like, it's definitely like a unique highlighter shade, and that's what really draws me to it, I think. But so pretty. Love the formula too. It just kind of like melted into the skin. Then we have the Illamasqua Unveiled Artistry palette. I do like this palette. I don't know if this is something that I'm going to be using all the time, but I do think the matte shades are nice. They blend it out really nice. These foiled shimmer shadows are gorgeous, especially if you get your brush wet. It is really pretty. I'm excited to try out this like rusty shade, maybe for like a fall look, but it is really nice. I'd be interested in trying out like a different one because I do like the formula. This is just not like colors that I would gravitate to every time I sat down to do my makeup, if that makes sense. But if they had another one and it was this formula, I would totally pick it up. Something that was more like warm, like more of like a warm palette or like super bright pops of color. Next we have the Purlisse Silk Glow BB Base Primer. Not the biggest fan of this. I just didn't like the texture of it. I don't feel like it really left a glow on my skin either. Like, I feel like I would have to use this by itself in place of my moisturizer or something. Or maybe I just need to add a little bit more moisture to my skin and then go in with this. But this was just like a little too thick for what I like. I don't know. I feel like maybe oilier skin would like it, not so much dry skin. Even though it says for all skin types. But yeah, Then this thing, we have the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand in the shade Alight. I actually really like this. I think I like this more than the Charlotte Tilbury. I always forget what it's called. Flawless Filter. I love this. I'm excited to use this on my no makeup days, and then I'm excited to use it the correct way, even though I made it work after I put the concealer on top of it, and you're supposed to put this on top of concealer, but I love the glow it left on my skin. It was so pretty. Love this. I love this. Then probably my two least favorites, they just happen to be at the end, is this It Cosmetics Heavenly Skin brush. Not a big fan. Like I said, it's really flimsy. Like, I just, let me know if you've tried this and what you use it for. I just don't see myself using this for foundation. It almost kind of reminds me of like a skincare brush. Like if I wanted to put on like a moisturizer with it, or maybe even a primer for foundation, definitely not. I'll try it with like a serum-y kind of foundation, but yeah, not, I don't know. It would have to be like a tinted moisturizer or like a serum-y moisturizer serum type of foundation, something like super liquidy where you just want to get like an even skin tone, not necessarily in coverage, because it's just like so flimsy. Like, I just, yeah, no. Then we have the One Size Point Made Bodacious Black 24-Hour Gel Eyeliner. Not a big fan of this. Like I said, it's just a little too drying, a little too patchy, a little too hard to smudge out, but I am curious to see how long it's gonna last. So yeah, I think I just have other liner pencils that I like better, so I'm kind of like, this is a no for me as well. So I think that's everything that I tried out. I always get paranoid that I forget to talk about something, but I believe that's everything. So let me know what you guys think of this makeup look in the comments below. Also, let me know if you guys have tried out any of these products and what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this first impressions makeup tutorial, and I will see you guys later. Bye.